For everyone's favorite subject, care plans. So I've redone our care plans to match our old paper ones. So, and you can find these care plans, wouldn't you know, under care plan. When a patient first comes in, everyone needs a care plan, and the baseline care plan needs to be started within 48 hours on admit. And so if I'm here, I'll start it. If we get an admit on the weekend, the nurse that's on will need to start that. And the way you do that is you go to new, and in your screen, this screen will pop up and it will be like smaller than this one. I don't know why it's opening on a new page, but, and then to add your focuses, you'll go to new focus. And then all of our care plans are going to be listed under comprehensive care plan library. And I put A Ridgefield just so it's at the top of that list. And then everything will pop up over here. And these all correspond to, they're in the same order as what it was on our paper care plans. So for the baseline, we need the first 5. So I labeled them 1 through 5, so you know that those are like, that's the minimum that you have to add for in the first 48 hours. So you'll just go through and add those. So the focus, let's just add this first one. So this one corresponds to the primary diagnosis, and you'll just look on their diagnoses and you'll add those, and you don't have to add all of them. It's just basically the main reasons why they're there. And for this patient, she's here for left femur fracture, surgical aftercare, if I can spell. Another thing that's kind of contributing is I would probably list diabetes with neuropathy, CHF, COPD, that kind of stuff. You don't have to list everything, just kind of the main reasons. And then you'll hit next. And then this one is her goals. So the focus is like the problems on the old care plan. Goals is the goals, and then plan of approach is your interventions. So you'll just click the things that she's here, what she's here for. So we want her to return to her prior level of function. And then we're going to encourage skilled therapy, perform activities of daily living, educate patient, ensure therapeutic approach. Most of these you're going to click. She does have a wound, so we're going to do that. TB test, flu and pneumonia vaccine. And then you just hit save, and then it'll pop up on this page. And so you can see that the focus that goes with the problem. Goals is goals, interventions is that plan of approach on the old care plan. So you'll just go through, and it once you get used to it, it goes pretty quickly. It's just kind of a matter of messing with it. So this discharge goals, prior living situation, she was at home, and then you list the barriers to discharge. Hers would be weakness. And then those top 2 are the things that you're going to click. And then all of these, this interdisciplinary meeting is everybody that comes in has an IDT meeting. So we always click those. And then we're going to add another one. And you'll notice that it crosses them off after you add them. So that's kind of nice, so that you know that you've already done them once you get to a lot of them. So her diet type is a CCHO. It's a regular texture. And she has, oh god. So we don't usually even mark this. Nobody's really under controlled weight loss. We do have a dietitian that reviews the charts, and so we check that. And we always encourage eating in the main dining room. Nutritional supplementation is needed, and weigh patient is ordered. So she is on, let's see. So usually I'll just like look at their list and kind of go down. So she's on amlodipine, which is an antihypertensive. Oxycodone is a narcotic pain medication. Tylenol. Everybody gets a vitamin D, so you're always going to mark vitamins and minerals. Advair is a respiratory treatment. Lasix is diuretic. And probably should be on potassium, but I didn't list it, so it's fine. But if she was, you'd put potassium. And then she is on the metformin, so that's an oral hypoglycemic. She's on insulin and an injection. So if she is on like Humalog, you're going to mark that she's on injections too, because it's injected, obviously. And then, let's see, anti-anxiety, antidepressant, and I think that is it. Now these are just classes of medications. It doesn't matter what they're prescribed for. So like even if she's prescribed duloxetine for neuropathy, you're still going to hit, it's an antidepressant. That's the class that it is. That's it. And then just hit next, and it'll automatically feed over into this and list all of them. So if it looks good, just kind of make sure it looks good and then push next. Okay, and then the last one on the baseline is these skilled services. So just go down the list and see kind of what they're, and this, I mean, you can add to this later, but so she's getting Advair, let's see, diabetic care, direct skilled nursing services, let's see, management and eval of care plan. We're observing signs and symptoms of infection. She just had a surgery. She's not on oxygen. Pain management. Safety factors is you're always going to hit that one. Skilled observation assessment, always going to do that one. And then therapy. She's getting therapy. And then wound care as well, because she does have a surgical incision. Okay, so that is the baseline. That's the minimum that you have to do within 48 hours. So say that they did come in weekend, and that's what you should do prior to them arriving. And then you're going to go to this printable view. You're going to mark include signature page and then hit print. And then this page will pop up. You print it. Well, that was really successful. I don't know why I did that. I did that the other day. You just keep going until a page should pop up with the whole care plan. And then the signature page, and you're going to take that signature page and you're going to have, you're going to sign it. The aide going to sign it. Somebody from the kitchen should sign it. And then on like a regular day, you'll list like Dr. Spencer and Veronica, Elizabeth, Logan, and then the patient will also sign the bottom of that. Let me see if this will work. I don't know why it didn't come up. Oh, well, that's just fantastic. Anyway, we'll have an example for you to look at. I don't know if it's because I'm on my own computer and it won't do that. So we'll have the patient sign it. You also need to write on there on the bottom. I don't know if you've seen it on other ones. It says, I have been offered a copy of my care plan within 48 hours of admission. This is really important. State survey looks for this, that we've offered them a copy. So you'll just write that down at the bottom and have them initial and date that right by that statement. And you can give them a copy, the ones that you printed off. You can give them a copy if they want it.